What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I have not done a favorites video in a couple of months. It's been a hectic past few months and I'm so excited because I've actually compiled quite a bit of things. I have a lot of beauty stuff. I have a couple fitness things, some shows, and just some all-around things I've been loving. So let's just get on into it because I got a lot of stuff to cover. Okay, so I think let's start with the beauty category first because I do have quite a bit of things. Actually, no, let's start with the necklace because I really like this necklace and every single time I wear it, people ask me where it's from. And it's from this company called Magal Jewelry. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it is so cute and dainty. It's just a little M for Manders. It's got a little diamond right there and it is 14 karat gold. I think they had like a 20% off sale when I bought it, so it wasn't really that expensive, and I'm not somebody who buys like very pricey jewelry or like high-end stuff. Even like my rings are all cheap from Etsy. These bracelets people ask me about all the time, they're just from Francesca's, like very cheap costume jewelry kind of thing, you know? I just wanted something that I could wear all the time without it tarnishing, and I love this because I can wear it when I'm working out, showering. I basically never take it off. So let's get on into the beauty category. I did buy a lot of beauty stuff over the last couple of months. I go through these phases with beauty stuff. Sometimes I'm like really into it and I buy a ton of makeup and skincare and all this stuff, and then other times I just forget about it and I never wear makeup for like weeks at a time. I don't know. First up, we have this tinted brightening eye cream from the brand Replenix, and it has one of these like metal applicator tips like the Tula eye cream does, which I love. I'm obsessed with those metal tips. It just makes for a really nice application, and it's got kind of like a peachy pink undertone. I have it underneath my eye makeup today. If you haven't seen the trend that's been going around on TikTok where people use like blush, like liquid blush, and mix it with their under eye primer or their face primer for under their eyes, it basically just cancels out the purples and blues, like the color wheel stuff of makeup, you know, and it gives the eyes a nice refreshed and even not as dark look to them. Genetically speaking, I just have really dark under eyes, so I love any products like this, and it does not dry out your eyes at all. But speaking of liquid blush, I've been loving liquid blushes lately. I absolutely love the Charlotte Tilbury one. Makeup by Mario has a good one, but that's kind of a more like cream stick base. This is an actual liquid, which by the way, does have a pump to it. When I did my makeup video not too long ago, I like unscrewed the whole thing and was using the applicator on my face like an idiot. But you wouldn't know, like I mean, at least I thought you just like twisted it for some reason. I don't know why, but it is indeed a pump. And this is in the color Torrid. I really wanted Orgasm. That's basically like the NARS OG blush color, but of course because of TikTok it's all sold out. But I like this one. I have it on my cheeks right now. I feel like it's a really good spring summer, like not too pink but not too corally vibe, and I love the glow and like the sheerness of it. It's so lovely. Speaking of glow and summertime, I think I've mentioned this sunscreen from Tula for like since the day that it came out. I have gone through so many of these damn bottles because I typically have had a hard time in the past finding sunscreens that aren't very thick, white casting, and just like greasy feeling. This is the look, I'm almost out again. This is the Protect and Glow. I wear this on my face every single day, whether I'm going outside or not. Like, look at the glow that this sunscreen gives. Are you kidding me? Like, I can literally just wear this by itself. Obviously, an added bonus of it being like protecting you from the sun, but it really does give your skin such a nice glow and does not break you out at all. I am obsessed with this sunscreen. I will wear it forever. But if you are a little bit nervous about it being like pore clogging, or you want an oil-free one, because I know like the grease look isn't always everyone's vibe. It's definitely mine, but I know that that's not a fan favorite. They do also have Mineral Magic, which is an oil-free sunscreen. And oh boy, this one you can also wear by itself, but it has kind of like a nudish pink peachy like undertone to it, so it does really even out your skin tone, and it still provides a little bit of a glow, but as you can see, it's definitely not as glowy as the other one. That's the Protect and Glow, and this is the Mineral. It's still really lightweight, and obviously like you always want to be wearing sunscreen. If it is one thing that you guys ever take away from my like beauty or skincare stuff, wear your sunscreen. Like, please, because I wish I did it when I was earlier. I wouldn't have had to get so many laser treatments for the sun damage on my face. But these are definitely my go-tos. If you've never tried Tula, you're just looking to try like one thing to change up your skincare routine, highly, highly recommend both of these sunscreens. Next up is actually a perfume. I bought it in the sample size because I wasn't sure. I'm so weird about perfumes. It's like I want to branch out and try new things, but then I do it and I'm like, no, I like my old stuff. So, and I was like a ride or die Dolce & Gabbana light blue, like so basic. I wore that perfume, I think, until I made myself sick for years. And now I can't even smell it because it's too much. But this Versace Dylan Turquoise perfume definitely gives me the vibes of Dolce & Gabbana light blue. It's giving expensive. It's giving going to like a yacht party. I would never do that. But it really is a good like spring, summer, florally, but like mature smell. It's definitely not as like young and vibrant as the Ariana Grande ones, which I personally really like. So it's a nice little change for the spring and summertime. And I've really been loving it, which is saying something because I'm just very picky when it comes to perfumes. Okay, next up is a hair product. Now I've actually had this in my collection, for a very long time. And I don't even know like what possessed me to buy this, but it is a miracle smoothing sealant and it's supposed to last through 3 washes. Now I don't really know if that's true, but I also use a ton more product than you're supposed to with this. The directions say you're supposed to use this and only this. Now I don't follow the rules. I didn't do that. I still feel like it works fantastic though. So basically I put this in my dry hair. It also acts as a heat protectant. But when I tell you this product makes my hair like the most silky, soft, like blowout, shiny. I mean, it literally looks like I just got a gloss done at the salon. It is so nice. Do you think there is a little bit of a downside though? I think that it kind of sits in my hair a little bit thick-ish, and that's just maybe because I have like thinner hair, more fine. And so I feel like when I use this, I have to wash my hair more frequently. So I try to only use this on like special occasions when I want my hair to look extra shiny and super soft. I mean, I feel like you can kind of see from the light. It is just so nice and it just makes your hair feel so amazing. I want to try to use them on the extensions when I wash them next. So I'll let you know how that goes if you're someone that has extensions, but I just love this and I like fell in love with it recently. I think that this might have been a quarantine purchase. Okay, so next up is actually a supplement. Now, if you've been following me for quite some time, you know that I am not a huge like pusher of supplements. It's definitely not necessary. However, I have never been a creatine taker. It's just never been my thing, not for me. And I have found recently, this is now my 3rd bottle of this, so I really wanted to make sure that I gave it like a full trial before talking about it. It's the main ingredient in this is phosphatic, I'm probably butchering that, acid, but I'll link some studies in the description box below because I do love that Driven not only uses really clean products and like they're very transparent and third-party tested, but I like that they also provide research for what they're doing, so you know you're not just taking like a crap supplement, you know? So essentially the point of this is to help with muscle tissue growth, overall recovery. It has B vitamins, minerals, and leucine in it as well. So I love that, especially because I don't always stay on top of drinking amino acids. But if you are somebody who's in like a muscle building phase, if you are bulking or if you're just maintaining, I absolutely love this product. Now I will tell you the serving size is 8 capsules, but I felt like that was geared towards men. So I only take 3. The bottle lasts me a very long time and I personally feel like it's worked. So I started taking this around Wadapalooza because I wanted to make sure I was recovering enough, and I felt like for somebody that doesn't take creatine, I wanted something to kind of like support muscle recovery and growth while I was eating at maintenance or above. But one thing that I will tell you, in the last couple of months since I've been very stressed out, and I'm somebody who can't eat, can't work out when they're stressed like that, and unfortunately like I can lose the muscle fairly quickly. I mean, I'm sure it's not like in the grand scheme of things, but to me, it feels very quick. I've been using this no matter what, even though some days I definitely have not been eating around my maintenance. I've actually lost quite a bit of weight over the last couple of months for me. So I love that. I think, this is just my opinion, but I think that taking this consistently has helped me retain the muscle that I have while I've lost weight. Because as of today, since like the end of February, I've lost 8 pounds, which is just, for me on my current frame, I just don't love that. I don't love that for me. So I've just been taking that consistently, and once I'm able to get into a better routine and eat a little bit more, I'm interested to see how that will help with overall like muscle building and strength. Next up is a little snack favorite. I only have 2 food favorites this month, which is really weird. But I've mentioned some of the mini bars before from Cliff, and the protein one that has plant-based protein, it's chocolate covered in peanut butter. Absolutely amazing, but not everyone likes chocolate peanut butter. And so I found these recently. They're the mini bars, 110 calories, but it's white chocolate macadamia. And I love the little icing on top. Little guy has 3 fat, 17 carb, and 4 protein. So I just feel like it's a perfect little, maybe if you're, you know, an early morning workout person, you need a little snack bar or something to hold you over. These are so good. Like boba tea. This is probably not gonna be something that you like, but ow, Jesus. Just found these at Fresh Time. They're new apparently. They're the Joyba bubble tea. Can we focus? Like, what's the deal? There we go. These are the Joyba bubble teas, and they have popping boba in them. I've tried some of the tapioca ones in the can from Fresh Time. Not my favorite. Do really love popping boba. I don't really fully understand what it is, but it makes me happy. So the mango passion fruit, green tea with the exploding bubbles, so fire. We don't really have, we have like one good boba place here. So if you have a good boba place, that's probably not gonna be something that you care about, but I love those. And the convenience factor of them, you just rip open the straw, pop it, you're good to go. So good for the summertime. Like, I actually thought I had a lot more than I did. But I do want to mention new season of Selling Sunset. If you haven't seen it already on Netflix, absolutely obsessed. And one of my favorite shows that I continue to go back to is Blacklist. And if you're somebody who's into like crime, FBI shows, but actually has good acting, it's not corny, I love the Blacklist. And the newer season that I'm watching right now is currently on TV, but I watch on Amazon Prime. So those have been my top 2 shows of the last month or so, even though Selling Sunset, definitely binged that in a day. Oh, you know what I should mention? My other favorite, real quick, shameless plug for myself, my app. I feel like not a lot of people, I mentioned this in my full day of eating, but not a lot of people are like aware on YouTube of my app. So the link is in the description. It's like one of the first links. And I'm really excited because I'm going to start adding some actual like programs to the app. So these are the different categories that I have so far of workouts. And then there's also some like the Facebook group you can join, some, oh boy, hold on. Well, I guess I'll show you. This is like a shopping list that you can take to the grocery store. So you have cool little resources like this, but you have over 115 workouts to choose from, primarily based for people who like have dumbbell stuff at home or an at-home gym, or want to be able to pick their own style of workout. If you're somebody who just like doesn't necessarily want to do a program and you want to add workouts on, this would be perfect for you. So I do want to mention it because I'm very proud of it, and I worked really, really hard to put all the workouts in, and I will be adding more every single week, and a program will be coming for the summer, which I'm excited about. But that is it for this month's favorites. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for always hitting that thumbs up and clicking subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.